Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Shout out to that. And then we can get on with it. I'm not gonna do a long one. Probably like 30 minutes. So let me share a stream after we get going on. Two seconds, just 2 seconds. Right. So, the stream is going to be talking about case Logan Pro 2. Should be good. I go through it in order, the rounds and stuff, and the score. So, first round he came out, KSI was on the front foot, jamming the chest. No, I really did like his jab in the chest. Really did like that. I thought his jab improved a lot. Sorry guys, I got a bit of a cold now. Yeah, he came out jamming the chest on the front foot. I liked it, you know, his controlled pressure. He's on the front foot, Logan was just moving back, not doing much. So the odd shot here and there. And I think the no head guards, Taylor slumps like really did. I think Logan was a bit nervous about that. So that's why he blocks on the back foot now. When you have a big frame, you don't want to be laterally moving as much as he did. You want to be centre, ring, jabbing, and letting your combos go, which he didn't do all fight. So the first round I give to KSI due to his jab in the chest. He's jabbed in the chest constantly, and like there was so much output from Logan. In the counteractive wise, only when he wasn't generalising the ring. Yeah, he didn't, because like you mark on ring generalship defense now. I liked KSI's defense in the first couple of rounds before he got tightened, because he did get gassed. I'd say even in the second or the third. Just a win. The second one was more the same, but he started mixing up his attack a bit with windy looping shots. But Logan did have some success in this round, saving away and landing a couple of shots. Again, it wasn't great, you know. You saved away from a couple of shots, but again, KSI was very aggressive and then fights like this when there's no skill, etc. And there's no muscle landing. I think you've got to give it to the guy who's forcing the fight out of it. But there's a really high skill affair. Like countering and maneuvering and etc. It's a bit different, but when you have people with these skills, you've got to, well, novice pros. It really is hard to score the rounds, really, because there's scrappy action. But I give it to the guy with. I tend to give it to the guy who has more. Like he's always pretty slowly pressuring, like. Yeah, it was methodical, slow pressure with the occasional 10 seconds of over left hook was wide. It was a successful punch mostly. Now, the third round was like the most. It was probably the worst round of the fight, to be fair. Like, Logan just didn't go off at all. Like, he went stepping into his jab, he was just putting it out. Nothing like the first fight, and I think he was worried if he steps in, he's either gonna get caught coming in or he's gonna gas out. And I think Logan was a bit too wary about his gas tank. He didn't know how much he had. Apparently he had a cold, which is perceivable. Like, I did see earlier on when videos show the faces and stuff, his eyes look hazy, like it looked like he even did get he didn't get a nice night's sleep or whatever, really. 6th round though, more of the same. KSI not doing the job as well in this round. More power punches, and he just took the round because he was on the front foot. There was a low output in that round, the lowest of a fight by Logan. And when it's a low output, you got to give it to the guy who's forcing a fight. I mean, KSI got very good defense in this fight. He had his hands up and walk you forward. Like, his jab was very impressive. I thought for someone of his, like, you stepping into it, put to the chest, put to the body. You only landed 8 to the body during the fight, but he landed 4 of those jabs to the body. And jab to the chest just offset someone. It isn't the punch is meant to hurt, it's just that someone's got to reset constantly when somebody's doing that to you. I didn't want to make any predictions because it's hard to make predictions these sort of fights, and I wanted KSI to win, but I thought Logan was gonna win because of his technique and stuff. And 4th round, it's the first what he won as such. Well, he didn't win it on my card. But you have to tempo attach, like not too much. And in case I walked into the uppercut. The first uppercut was a very good, it was a peach of a shot. But when he held his head down and threw another one, then as he went down, hit him in the backyard. My honest opinion, even from huge case of Anna wanted to, I think Logan should only been deducted 1 point. Because it was the first offence. You gotta bear in mind these guys are new to the sport. Only 2 points is a bit harsh. Yes, there were 2 like felonies. I was watching Jack Reese's video explaining what you call it, 2 incidents. But I think it was only enough for 1 point off. And he wanted to level out the knockdown. In my opinion, if you're gonna level out the knockdown, just don't give a knockdown. Say illegal knockdown or something. So at this point, it was a 10-0 to Logan Paul because of a point deduction, it was 8-8. So at this point, I had KSI with a 38. What was it? 38-35. Yeah. And all it to do was just last 2 rounds. I scored it the second time watching, but I watched it live. I thought it was close fight, but watching it back second time when I meet it, I can't, because I like to say I was emotionally involved in this one. Like, as most you know, I don't agree with what Logan Paul did in the forest, and I wanted him to lose. So I didn't score at the time I was emotionally involved, and I wanted KSI to do well. Round 5 was another Logan Paul round. KSI's confidence dropped, and it was his lowest punch output in every round, I believe. What it seemed like. Yeah, he was the first minute and a bit, he was still recovering from knockdown. You know, and he did well to do right, you know, he's not a full-time athlete, so it shows his conditioning and his heart. And his heart was very impressive, like he wobbled. And I think Jack Reese maybe took a bit too long to come to a decision and maybe help KSI. But listen, Logan did make it easy for himself. If he just had the knockdown at the 10-8 round, the fight would have flipped on his head, and at the time it would have been 38-37. Top of my head? Yeah, 38-37, then I would have had KSI with number 1 point instead of 3. So I felt Logan was better than Logan's best one was the 5th round, and then KSI took it over the last round and pure pressure won him the fight. The front foot pressure will to a lot of judges. So I had a 57-54. KSI won 4 rounds. 2 rounds was to Logan Paul. Now it depends what you like. But judges in these sort of fights, low level, not much landing, clean, feel like the front foot fighters who want to force the fight. Look at the corner box stats. Logan will have the 60 win at the 220 and JJ 56 and 264. The correct percentages are relevant in this sort of fight. Logan landed more to the body, but JJ, he had to land about 10 lamb shots to the chest. And he threw long more power punches. He was gassed after the third, but with a will. I think he would have took that uppercut potentially in the earlier parts of it. being fresh and all that. But I noticed Logan Paul tried to get the end bit of FIFA, I think, and it didn't do any effect, so maybe it was the old and down of yeah, honestly, like, my honest views are the card was terrible. Really was terrible. Best fight, best professional fight I thought was Roddy Rios, to be honest. That was the most entertaining. This is the only night of boxing you'd see me. Well, I just wasn't interested in boxing, I was just interested in KSI, because I wanted to see a good punch up, like there's two novices but don't know what they're doing. So, yeah. Ronnie Rios and, was it Barrio or something? Good fight, and Ronnie Rios seems to be hitting his peak. After losing to Ray Vargas, he's gone on to better things and stuff, and he took the 21-0 record of Oscar De La Hoya's never, Diego. And I think he's in top 5 sanction, so he might hold us. I'd have got Danny Roman. I don't think he's a strong fighter, like. Unless Danny Roman, WBA, ABF. I don't know if the WBO super bad which champion is. On the top of my head. On top of my head, I couldn't tell who that is. Manuel Navarrete. Probably a tough fight. I think the weaker champion's Roman, and he's got most. Well, I don't know their titles. Literally, like, the Billy Joe Saunders fight bored me to death. I've never been a fan of his style, you know, he's not a knockout merchant, but he got the job done in the end. At the time, I didn't score his first, but if I had scored top of my head, it was 6-4 to him. So, he needed a lost 2 rounds for me. I thought Caceres was better than ever. I thought he was going to be, and I thought Billy Joe Saunders was really worse than most people thought he was going to be. It was a flat performance. He was ill, he was ill. Apparently he only arrived in America on Sunday because of his visa. So yeah, Darren Haney's fight was a good fight, but because everyone does, I think the case I fight both the casual back about, even though I'm probably hardcore, watch everything, like the casual in me was brought up for KSI. Because wanting to watch a KSI fight so much. Because obviously I'm the age of social media and I wanted KSI to win. It took my eyes and it ruined the spectacle for me, but I thought definitely fought an intelligent fight. I had a 118, 109. But Santiago, after he got dropped in the 5th, just thought I just want to go distance, like. And he did that, so fair play to him. But Diego Pacheco needs time, he's only 18. keep giving fights like that. Build his record to like 20 now or something by the time he's 22. That's probably these fighters don't go to the Olympics and they rush that and they thought crazy everyone. We want to make these fighters have experience before they jump in, like a Hopi price. I hope they don't rush him. The type of fighter that needs to grow, but he'll grow to featherweight division. And yeah, the fight was so safe the case of Logan Paul because the atmosphere was dead. Obviously some people like boxing who went there, but excuse me, it was just a poor show for boxing. I think that really Billy Joe Saunders didn't do themselves any favours. Although if you release numbers of like interest and stuff, Google searches during the week is like 1 million for David Lady Billy Joe Saunders, and there's only like 50k for Spence Porter's way fight week. So obviously they're gonna get some following, but yeah, moving forward, I don't think they're gonna do any of these shows much again. I think Gib and Jake Paul would be on undercard of something. But they're not big, they're not huge celebrities to make a main event. And Gibbs, no, I wouldn't say Gibbs huge in UK really. You just say huge are the people who watch YouTube with that. But to conclude, I thought case I won 4-2. We played deductions of what I have 57-54. Oh yeah, I did the case I did with a right, was there, yeah, you did with a right duck at the end of round 3, which easily could have been the knockdown, you know. I'd give her a knockdown in real time. In real time, yes, I can understand why you didn't give her as a knockdown. Because it's hard to tell in real time, but the replays confirm, yes, it should have been a knockdown. I want to apologize again, guys, I got a cold. So, yeah, I apologize. I think if you cancel the points off, if you take the points off Logan and you give a knockdown, you're back in the same position where it's a 3-point fight, so yeah, I don't think the commission's gonna change it. So KSI I think will go back to being a bit chubby, doing his YouTube, but I think he's gonna grind that up next year, move on to that. I think he's done with this boxing stage. He knows after that fight, but like he could fight Journeyman, don't get me wrong, but he's not gonna get paid that much fighting Journeyman. People only want them to fight like. Personally, I think Jake Paul would be difficult for him technique wise. But like those wild shots and the way Jake leads in over his front foot after jabbing. It's a dangerous fight for Jake, and it's a dangerous fight for KSI if Jake could outbox him for the 6 rounds. Jake and Gibbo's a fight I want to see, and that's a close fight, you know. Gibbo's relentless. If he could take one to the chin, like he did show in his Conway call-about against Jason Wiggler, then yeah, he's even more relentless than KSI, so yeah, that's my take on the card, guys. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.